Tonight, switching gears to Alger County, Circuit Court Judge Brian Rahali is on track to return to the bench for criminal cases in Alger County, despite County Prosecutor Robert Steinhoff's best efforts to argue why he shouldn't. It's a story that we've been following since it broke, and here's a quick look at what's happened so far. In October of 2024, an investigation revealed text messages between Judges Clayton Graham and Brian Rahali criticizing local attorneys. By July, Mackinac and Alger County prosecutors filing motions to remove Judge Rahali for possible bias. Rahali took a leave while Steinhoff announced his candidacy for Rahali's seat. In September, Rahali returned and faced a hearing where Steinhoff argued for his recusal, but several defense attorneys objected. In late October, Rahali refusing to step down and Steinhoff requesting a different judge. Last week, Judge Monte Burmeister denying the request to remove Rahali. That decision marks a potential resolution for Alger County, and for a look at why it was made and what could be next, my UP's Skylar Perkins has been on the beat. Skylar?
Every defendant is innocent unless proven guilty, but every litigant has the right to due process and a fair and impartial judge, and that's exactly what I'm questioning here.
That's what Alger County Prosecutor Robert Steinhoff pledged after a dogfight of a hearing where he argued with both Judge Rahali and several criminal defense attorneys, saying that the judge's comments and private text messages showed he could not be trusted to be impartial in the courtroom. Among the messages, Rahali says he hates and likes screwing with attorneys, as well as claiming that a particular case brought by Steinhoff will settle before trial. It was a move that drew blunt criticism from defense attorneys whose cases would be affected.
The prosecutor's obvious goal in filing this, which is to launch his own campaign for your job.
Regarding the alleged effort to control Steinhoff's prosecutorial decisions, Burmeister said judges have expansive leeway in court scheduling and that the prosecutor seems to have not made a motion asking Rahali to change the problematic trial date. On the disparaging comments, Burmeister said while inappropriate, judges are allowed to have and express opinions about court proceedings, citing other cases where judges have apparently gotten away with far worse trespasses. Now, Steinhoff can still appeal the ruling, and a lawyer familiar with the case said the chief judge will not yet return Rahali to criminal cases until she knows whether he will. That said, Lillian Harmon, Alger County's chief public defender, says she thinks this has gone on long enough.
I think the community is owed an apology by all parties involved, really. I am sorry to clients who had to have 4 different judges. That's not how our system should be. I think an apology is owed for sure, and then we get to move forward.
One major mystery that remains at the heart of this is, how did an investigation into a Mackinac County judge lead to the leak of years of text messages with Judge Rahali? As we've been trying to answer the question, the Mackinac County Sheriff's Office has told us the incident report for the event that sparked the Graham investigation contains tens of thousands of pages and would cost thousands of dollars to produce in whole. It's also a question posed by Rahali himself, who seems to confirm for the first time in official documents a rumor about the situation we've been digging into for months. He writes, "These messages became public because Judge Graham is under investigation for an alleged hit-and-run incident that happened in October 2024. That investigation has nothing to do with me. Some of the messages date back 3 years. How those messages relate to a 2024 hit-and-run investigation is beyond comprehension." We're expecting a response from Prosecutor Steinhoff on Wednesday. For my UP News, I'm Skylar Perkins.